Hello and welcome everyone. The NDA has finally lifted for the playtest, so we can actually talk to you guys about what we were able to do in the playtest, how all of the weapons work. You'll probably be seeing me streaming this a bit later. If you have any questions about that, you're more than welcome to come to the live stream and check it out. I'm here today to talk to you about the Katana, give you guys kind of a head start on the Katana itself, talk about what it's good at, what it's bad at, what to expect in general, and maybe to give you some tips to get ahead of everybody else. The Katana itself has some specific strategies that definitely help you win more than other times, and in its current state actually feels pretty balanced, but I'm going to go into further detail here. Let me know down below if you guys have any questions, but I'm going to show some gameplay as well as talk over how it should be used and kind of what you should be doing when you have the Katana in the game. So first thing I want to talk to you guys about, let's talk about the damage. The Katana and the knife are the two melee weapons that are in the game. They might add some later down the road. I'm excited to see where that might go. The Katana at max swing, so what that means is the melee weapons in this game are based on kind of like velocity of your arm, so swinging through and swinging far. You can get 75 max damage with the Katana if you swing through, and 35 with the knife. So be aware of that. Katana can kill you in 2 hits, and knife can kill you in 3, and this is regardless of shield. So the Katana and the knife will actually cut through your shield. So even someone with full shield will take 2 hits from a Katana or 3 hits from a knife. This is something to be aware of late game when you're much lower on health and have a bit more shields. They did change one thing about the shield, so if you kill someone in the game, they'll drop a 50 shield instead of a 20 shield. So late game, people are going to definitely be stocking up on those shields, and you're going to be able to slice through them like butter if they haven't healed just yet. The other thing that you guys might have noticed already, that big green shield in front of the Katana. So if you hold the Katana with both hands, you'll actually kind of project a green shield in front of you. That shield is completely impervious to bullets, so nothing can get through it on either side. That means your teammates can't shoot through it either. But if you crouch, you can actually cover your whole body. Now moving towards someone, sometimes you'll shake back and forth and they'll be able to get a shot at you. I'm still working on the exact angle to hold it at to be able to not get hit at all. But that Katana shield is definitely useful in a bind and definitely useful for making the Katana a great defensive option for crossing big distances. Even for just providing a distraction to your team while everybody's still focused, they're waiting for that shot to appear on you with the Katana. They're aiming at you from far away. You know, if there's a sniper looking at you and you're out of builds, that Katana shield's going to completely shield you from those bullets there. One thing to note about the Katana shield, if you are holding it up, you do lose that 10% movement speed buff that the Katana gives you. So if you do choose to do that defensive option to block some bullets, you're going to be walking at them a little bit slower than you would before, and they're going to be able to just backpedal away from you. So you kind of need to find a good balance of using the shield when they're firing at you and then maybe moving forward while they're reloading. Overall, it's a great option. I'm still working on the exact angle. You can see me and Ghost here kind of tilting the shields as we're crouching left and right to try to find the exact angle where it's going to hold completely in front of us. For me, it seemed like tilting it slightly right was the best option, but I'm also holding it left-handed. So if you guys are holding it right-handed, it might be a good idea to maybe tilt it slightly left to completely cover your body. Now, while you're dropping in above someone with the shield, be aware that your feet are easily shootable, as well as when you're flying, you do have to choose to fly or pull out the shield, and as soon as you start flying again, they definitely get additional shots at you. Now, I spent a lot of time in-game trying to find the exact max speed you can swing this thing at to get max damage, and it seems to be like a 1-2, 1-2 type thing. So I'll show you a clip here to kind of demonstrate the max speed that you can swing it at. But you are able to hit 75 basically twice in under a second if you get the timing down. So definitely be aware, you know, it does cut through shields again. So if someone's running at you with a Katana, and even if you have high shields but low health, definitely be aware, because one slice if you're less than 75 can definitely kill you. A lot of my playtest was spent trying to figure out how viable the Katana was and what situations it's good in. There are a couple of strategies that can help you get, you know, at least one kill with the Katana, usually before people start to notice you. So skybasing, the skybase grenade strategy that people were doing before, where you kind of build out and then drop on people, this is honestly going to be one of the best strategies to use with the Katana. The reason for that is flying and walking make so much noise that creeping up on people with the Katana is actually incredibly difficult. But if you drop out of the sky, wait to the last possible second before you put your arms out to fly, and then hit someone twice, usually you can get one member of a team down before the rest of his team notices where you're at or what has happened. You can pick up his loot, and then I'd recommend from there picking up a gun and trying to go from there. Trying to end a whole team with katanas is going to be pretty difficult, but I'm definitely interested to see the content that comes from that. You can also try to bait people into your res. So if you do a fake res and you have a teammate with a katana, sometimes you can bait people into your building and get a couple easy kills with a katana. For now, it's going to be more of a bait technique and like a drop out of the sky technique. But from there, it's really hard to approach someone, especially when you lose the movement speed bonus, so just be aware of that. I'll try to show a clip here about just how hard it is to shield yourself with the katana at close range. To you, it can look like the shield is completely in front of you, but to enemies, it'll be off to the side, and they can also just shoot your feet. Using that shield will definitely slow your movement speed down, and it puts you at a super bad disadvantage. If you are planning on going in with the katana, try to make sure there's a teammate there to back you up, because a lot of the time you'll feel like the katana shield is covering you, and it won't actually be covering you at all on the enemy's screen, so just be aware of that. One additional note of the katana here, if you know a team is going for a res, you only get res with 50 health, so if you swoop in on a team that has just recently res, they're not going to have guns, and the katana is going to be able to one-hit them. So if you know a good situation where you're able to do that, definitely get up on that team and see if you can't nab a couple kills for yourself. But the main thing I definitely advise is don't rely too much on the katana. If someone has a gun or if they're running away, pull out your gun and just shoot them. A lot of people during the playtest were trying to keep their katana out too long, myself included, because I was trying to find all the mechanics, and it ended up just going super poorly for me. So don't put all of your effort in the katana. Here's another clip of me just staring at a team that was all trying to use katanas. You can see that their feet are exposed. I'm able to snipe at them here. Them trying to peek through windows, them peeking over walls. The katana shield is great if you know exactly where it is, but a lot of the times it's just off center, just not quite covering you on the enemy's screen, so be aware of that. I'll show you an example here of how you can use the katana in a defensive manner. So if you still have teammates alive, you hop over a wall, you see someone, you can actually see my avatar on the side there crouching. I'm not moving, I'm just drawing fire from this enemy while my teammates unload in him. Now it's super important if you are crouching and trying to just draw fire that you don't move. When you start to move, your body will shake back and forth and there's a chance that a side of you is revealed. So definitely make sure if you're just trying to draw fire, you're trying to stay alive and just be a distraction, that you're not moving at all so you don't risk that extra damage. I'll show you one more defensive example here. You see me pull out the katana to kind of crouch, draw out the enemy's fire, try to make them back away just so I can move forward a little bit. You're just trying to creep up a little bit. And that new zone grenade, that's going to cause damage over time. So I can just hold the katana here, wait for him to take a bit of damage, and just make sure when you're holding that katana shield that you're not moving. But other than that, make sure that you're swapping back to your guns and you're shooting at people, because the katana is not going to be able to do too much from long range. And that is just about everything I was able to learn from my playtest, guys. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out the best ways to use the katana here. I'm sure I didn't find them all out in the simple playtests here, so I might come out with another video later if there's more advanced techniques that are figured out, or once people get a little bit better at using the katana. But don't be afraid to try it out. Definitely experiment with it. Just be aware if you are, running away, or if you are trying to run at someone and you're trying to hold the shield up, that shield can reveal you on one side. So just be super aware of that. But other than that, guys, that's all the tips that I had for the katana for you. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I feel like the katana is going to be pretty strong for the first couple weeks after Season 1 releases. The reason is just because people are going to be excited to go out, try and use it. Not a lot of people are going to know how to deal with it just yet. So definitely give it a shot. Go out there, use the katana, grab those victories, and let me know how you did. If you have any questions, leave one down below. I'll try to reply to all of the comments down below. If you do find a mechanic that I didn't list in the video, definitely let me know or leave a comment down below if you feel like sharing. And until then, keep slicing and dicing. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. If you're interested in more VR and Pop 1 content, then hit the subscribe button. I'll be streaming live on Twitch for a couple hours after this video goes up. Catch you guys there.